Row 18, plot 20.
Oh my. Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim, and it is, what is today? February 6th, 2023. Welcome to the channel. If you're watching on a replay, thank you so much. Hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe because we're growing so fast and I put out daily content. At least that's the trend so far. It's been daily content. So tonight we are going to be celebrating monetization by thanking everyone who's been supporting the channel. Um, it's a big achievement. It was a big goal. It happened a lot quicker than I had planned, than I had expected, and a lot of that had to do with shorts and picking up a lot of new subscribers from the shorts. And if you're not doing shorts, you're missing out on subscribers and lots of watch hours. The watch hours add up. So Pam will be here in a little bit, and I think she'll be doing hopefully the review for Behind the Mask, the whatever of Leslie Vernon. That's also the plan. And we will be doing all sorts of other people popping in, hopefully, to the stream. Probably going to take a few extra minutes to get people in. And because of the ads, Phil's creepy videos, holy crap, coming in strong with a super chat. Holy moly. Uh, Dang. Thank you so much. Holy crap. That's really generous. Thank you. Um, we'll do a special thank you song. Hey, Halloween Fiend, good to see you. All the ads, watch all the ads. Yeah, it's funny now that I have ads, how much more I actually pay attention. I was already watching the ads on other people's channels that are monetized, just because I know it's a big thing, but it's interesting now how much more I pay attention to it. But let me thank Phil real quick.
Gracias, obrigado, domo arigato, spasiba, merci beaucoup. Okay, grazie mille, thank you, you're the best person in the world.
That's really awesome. And look at that, a surprise, Bailey is here. Bailey, my daughter, she's made several appearances on different videos and different shows and things like that. What a great, weird start. Um, it's very generous, Phil. I I know I put monetization, but it's more to thank everybody for their support. I'm not like looking for like the quick money. Hobbs is here. Hobbs Horror is here.
Uh-oh. Boner alert.
Carrie, hi. Thank you so much for stopping in as well. It's good to see you again. Carrie, I was hoping that you might show up. I know I'm doing like back-to-back clips, but I know you probably have limited time. But I queued up the Butch Patrick clip just for you to come in. Um, so this clip is dedicated specifically for Carrie, who is and has been for several years one of the best um, other channels that leave comments on my videos. She leaves them on videos, and everything. Hey, Mr. Bones, hold up. But this is a quick little 23-second clip for Carrie.
Hey, Butch Patrick here for Now It's Dark. I understand you guys are Munsters fans. That's a good thing. And it sounds like you guys are having a lot of fun and you're creeping up on your 666 subscriber. Wow, 666. You know what that means? It means that you're between 665 and 667. That's what it means. Good luck and have a great Halloween. Take care. Bye.
Mr. Bones is here. Mr. Bones. Hobbs Horror noticed Bailey is here. She's just going to be here for a few minutes. She's not wanting to stay for the entire thing.
The smoke of your thing is bothering me.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, the incense. It's kind of a calming thing.
No,
I need to woosah.
It smells like a campfire.
It's a campfire. It's a woosah thing. Bailey just celebrated her 20th birthday the other day. So, hey, Nightmare. So another quick video while Bailey is here, because otherwise she's probably going to take off.
Happy birthday to you. Better smile. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear children. Happy birthday to you. And I certainly hope you have a nice birthday all day long.
Happy birthday, Bailey, from Phil's Creepy Videos. Can Bailey do the Chuck E. Cheese dance?
The Chuck E. Cheese dance.
We got Nightmare is here. Thank you guys so much. Hit the likes if you haven't already. Everybody's saying hello. So cool. We have some people here that we don't normally have here. So yeah, there's Pam. She's in chat. She's baby duty here. She's gonna join us later if she can. Hopefully she can. Hit that thumbs up. How do you get those little square font there? That's pretty cool. So Mr. Bones and Hobbs Horror, we will be doing something. I'm going to be showing something later to you guys that I think that you'll love, hopefully, and maybe a few others of you will love it as well. But I had this weird revelation today, right before the stream, that Hobbs Horror is known as the Pumpkin King. And I would suggest that Mr. Bones is fittingly the Boglin King. And you can't have two kings without a third king. So that would make me the Burger King. So we got Hobbs, Pumpkin King, Mr. Bones as the Boglin King, and I'm the Burger King. Everybody's saying hello to Pam, channel favorite here. Pam in the house. Casey, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Casey's been busy. She jacks the Pumpkin King. Wait, what? I don't know what that means. Oh, look, see, there's little emojis. Burger King. That is fitting. So I don't know if I'll wear this the whole stream, but yeah, we're gonna have an opportunity for people to come up as well. How best should I do that? I'm losing oh my gosh, James is here as well. I was told there would be cake. Yes, there will be cake. Well, maybe not. I thought I had a cake emoji thingamajigger. No. James, everyone, is also probably one of the most consistent commenters on my videos and shorts. And he comes to my morning live streams when I do my Scratcher Sunday live streams. And also the Sometimes I just do a coffee chat. So let's say thank you to James for that super chat. Holy crap.
How'd you like a mouthful of teeth?
Oh, and hostile, too. Nice personality combination. Hostile and intolerant. That's borderline criminal.
Well, thank you, Effley Butthole.
Thank you, James. Effley Butthole. I don't know why I picked that one. I don't know if I'm the Bog King. Hobbs is the one that brought them back to life. But he's already the Pumpkin King. So I think, yeah, the Kaiju King. Yep. Oh, Jack. Yeah, Jack the Pumpkin King from Nightmare Before Christmas. Bailey is the cosplay queen. I think, what would you say? Queen? King? Boss?
I'm the boss baby.
She's the manager. John Candy went too soon. Yeah, I didn't have cake, but I had candy. See what I did there? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, Hobbs, give me some advice. Do I dare just drop the link that way? Because I did say I would have an open panel, or should I send it to you guys? Like, Bones and Hobbs for sure probably are going to come up, right? And I don't really have a whole lot. Did I say that James is the one that took my super chat virginity away, by the way? In my first monetized live stream? I don't know if I did or not. Drop it for show. Carrie and James come up. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Invite. Copy. Paste. Let's see if that works. I don't think I've ever dropped. Yeah, there it is. There's the link right in the thing. It's definitely a party. Pamela, you're missing out on all the party. I did prepare 2 celebratory drinks so that we could toast our achievement. Boss baby, you're gonna look.
I honestly think that you could get really in trouble for that because you literally have already stated in this stream that I turned 20.
Maybe we're from Canada and it's you can drink when you're 20 in Canada. I think Fireball malt. Yeah. All right. So Bailey found a loophole in having the shot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Let's see. I do have a generalized thank you, I think, for everybody. 19. See, that's what I thought. 19 in Canada. That's what I thought. It used to be 18, I believe, years ago, because when I was 18, actually, I wasn't even 18. I think I was 17. A friend and I got fake IDs in the back of this drugstore here in the city, and they looked so ridiculously fake. But we went to Canada because we don't live far from Niagara Falls, and there was no trouble getting across borders at that time. We're talking, well, I'm 51 now, so do the math on that. It was like 70 years ago. And yeah, we went and we had some adult beverages, realized that we probably didn't like them, but because we spent the money on these fake IDs, we were going to drink them. And we may have went to some adult entertainment establishments that are also right there in Niagara Falls. And we, yeah, 2 hours. I think we might be just a little less than 2 hours, right? Because Niagara Falls has a nice convention center right on the other side. It's the Niagara Falls Convention Center. They do a big convention. We went to it one year. We were all dressed as Pokemon characters. Remember? You were very tired that day. But we met Dean Cain, Superman. Mm-hmm. We met one of the Doctor Who's. Mm-hmm. Who else did we meet? I met a bunch of comic book artists that I kind of fanboyed out.
I don't even know.
It was a while ago. There were so many things going on that day. Yeah, so, gosh, I guess the biggest thing today is also the premiere of Ant-Man and Quantumania, if you're a Marvel fan. When Ant-Man goes giant-sized, is he a kaiju? I think I need clarification. When he goes into giant man mode, I think Casey will need to clarify if Ant-Man qualifies as a kaiju. But that premiere is happening like right now. So right before this live stream, I was watching on the Marvel. Yeah, don't see why not, right? Ant-Man. All right. So Marvel's first kaiju is Ant-Man, maybe. Unless the Celestials count. I don't know. We're getting into weird territory there. Let's see. Is Carrie? Oh shoot! I can't do it on that one. Oh my gosh! I'm all over the place. Carrie. Are there any sound issues or lagging happening? Because I had a notification earlier that I didn't have any Wi-Fi or any internet, but I definitely do. I feel like it keeps getting bigger. I think it's a kaiju. The kaiju Snickers kaiju bar. Bailey said she would eat that. That's Snickers. It's right behind you.
I was just eyeing it.
Yeah, are you getting it?
Because I didn't know it was there. I didn't know you put it there.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Man, I'm so bad about seeing that. I'm so sorry. Mr. Bones, welcome to chat. I guess I gotta put this on so I can hear you. Oh.
You're crying.
Are you there?
Yo.
Hey. How
Yo.
you doing?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Hobbs, are you able to come up? Are you feeling well enough? Because I'll just show the special treat that I have inspired by Boggle Bones.
Giant Snickers? Is that your special treat, the giant Snickers?
No, I should actually do something with that though. What's
You
like
and
ketchup?
Bailey should share it right now on stream.
I'm not sharing that. I'm gonna
Fine,
eat
just
that.
let her have it then.
I don't know about that. So, wait, yes, sir. What is? Does that mean you'll be up or not able to? Because I want to show
Yes,
you
sir.
guys something that I did. We can. Let's see. Let's see if he's going to come up, and then I can share the screen for you guys for this little project I was working on, and I got it done last night, and I was extremely happy. Hey, Jamie Hart, thank you so
Casey
much.
said live Snickers mukbang.
I know. Okay, maybe I could film that and then make it into some shorts so I can capture all the views. It's funny how things have changed on my YouTube studio because there's like different options and things you have to click now. I wasn't even sure if I should. I haven't even really looked at the membership thing yet. I thought maybe
You're going to make shorts out of your Snickers. Won't that be messy?
it will. Definitely. I don't know. Hobbs said something about melting it. Henny, thanks for coming in. Henny is here. And he is a gamer. Everybody should check out his channel if you like watching some nice game shorts and videos. Jamie, yeah. Jamie Hart, she lives just a little bit, I don't know, southeast of us. She's practically our neighbor. And Phil's
How
practically our
close
neighbor.
technically? Close enough
Yeah,
to collab?
yeah. All right, there's Hobbs. I had to take off my crown because this is not working out. I got to turn, let me bring him up. Hey, welcome to the
The Hobbs
channel.
is here.
Bailey's laughing her butt off.
What's she laughing about?
I don't know. She must recognize the character. Is that why you're laughing? Who is it? I don't know who that is. Is that Barney?
Mine's not showing me the avatars for some reason.
What?
It's
Munch?
Mr. Munch.
Yeah, I knew who it was.
I thought it'd be appropriate to be Mr. Munch.
Yeah, actually, I did catch up.
Yeah.
I caught that.
It's
But
very similar to what I look like in real life.
it is kind of. I don't know. Bailey, have you seen what he looks like in real life? Have you watched enough of his videos at all? I have. This is when he did a spooktacular. He dressed like this. But I actually have a more. I was able to get some security footage, Hobbs, of the first time we met. I don't know if you're aware of this.
Is that at the bar?
No, this was the time that we met in jail before the bar. I don't know if you're comfortable with me sharing it, but
Sure.
this was when we met. We were in the same jail cell for some reason. I don't remember. Maybe this was after the bar.
What they do? How they trying to grab me like this, jack me up, man. Like that? Nah, they was like grabbing me. They was tripping. They was slanging like, yeah, like that. They like grab, yeah. Man, get the hell out of me, man! Hey! Don't you shirt that.
Do you remember that?
I do.
That was a good time.
That was for stealing lottery tickets.
Oh yeah, that's right. Stealing lottery tickets. Looks like a deranged Barney. Yeah, Munch.
That's
Bailey,
Mr. Munch.
Bailey can't hear chat either, by the way.
I'm
right?
hearing.
Huh? Oh, you can. Look at you with the sneaky little earbud things. All right, so guys, these are some new products in my Teespring merch store. And I'm going to share the screen with the merch store because these are, where's the thing? These t-shirt ideas were inspired by Mr. Bones. All right, so that's what my Teespring looks like. I updated the channel artwork, but the new shirts right on the top of the.
Why is it Bailey on the banner?
Bailey who? Oh,
Your daughter. She's part of the team, isn't she?
She's kind of.
You're selling boglins?
She's the manager.
These are Boglin t-shirts. Now available on my Teespring. Is it showing up? What happened? It froze. Gosh darn it. See, I got too many tabs open. Let's see. The heck? Why won't that show? Okay, here we go. So there you go. You can get any of the colors.
That's actually pretty solid. I like the white. I like the white too.
Yeah, I did most of them in white, but I accidentally defaulted mine to the red.
I think Hobbs wanted to do that on our merch site, but I thought maybe Tim Clark might get mad.
The who?
Tim Clark, the creator of Boglins.
Oh. Well, maybe he'll buy a shirt.
He might buy a shirt.
Maybe.
Look at the red one. We could use the red one with like a clown mask and
this red one. So right now, actually, yeah. So I just ordered this one. This is the Crazy Clown Boglin. I just made shirts out of all the different ones that I could find.
I feel like Bailey could use some of these for cosplay. You know?
Yeah. Could have Hobbs get his. And right now on the site, I priced them at the lowest that I could and still kind of like make $2 off of them. And then there's this early bird. They were offering a way to do a promotion, and so there's 10%. So I ordered my shirt and I got my 10% off. Very exciting, but yeah,
Now, Mr. Bones had to give you some advice because we did pretty good on our merch store. Bones, can't he change the prices and make deals too? Or
yeah, I've had the
Yeah,
store for a couple of
he
years.
probably already knows that because he said he was only going to make $2. Because like if you the lower you make it, the less it gives you of a profit.
I've never gotten $2. I've never had that low.
Yeah, I'm pricing them really low.
Yeah, if you
Like
make it too low, it'll say you will not make no profit. So
right, and it won't let you do it. So I rounded up to like I think originally for the classic T-shirt design, it's $24.99 is the default price that it gives, and that gives you a profit of like $6.39. Um, Wes is here. Hello, Ice Lord.
I have Hobbs Horse Spanx too, like Hobbs Horse stretch pants, but
Oh
I
no,
haven't sold any of those yet. Have you ever
oh,
seen those? They have
I
Hobbs
have.
Horse right on the butt.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
yeah, he kept saying he wanted them, so I made them.
yeah.
Nice.
I think if I marketed them more to the mainstream, because 90% of my clients on my contact list is females. Like when I did the like the statistic, they said it was 91% to 10% female to male. Uh, you're gonna get a free stretch pants for every Hobbs Horror order.
um, let's see if I drop the link again. Anybody else that just joined in can also come on
Come
and
say hi. This is the rear parents from Bailey.
yeah. Is she leaving?
Yeah.
She's
My
ready to
nose,
Oh,
go.
my nose is running.
She's
oh,
working. She's working on a cosplay project. So and she's been out all day where we would normally sleep during the day. She's been out celebrating her birthday with her
yeah.
brother.
How was that? Did she have a good time with the brother?
What?
He's asking, had a good time with your
Yes.
brother.
Good deal.
Yes.
Awesome. Good time.
All right.
I turned the
Thanks for
volume down.
stopping in.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
All right. Just now I can assume the position. Thank you. You can have some of my pizza if you want.
I've got Olive Garden.
Oh, you've got Olive Garden. Pardon me. Pardon me.
Oh, she should have brought you some unlimited breadsticks home, man, and some
Yeah,
salad.
she knows I wouldn't have eaten them because they were paid for by her mother,
Ah,
and that's
that's
how
right. I
spiteful
forgot
I
about.
am.
I know. I forgot about that. I forgot that. That's okay. Yeah.
I'm a spiteful son of a. I could die hungry before I ate those breadsticks,
Even if it was a breakfast sandwich.
even if it was a breakfast sandwich. Yeah, I'm
Ugly.
One of my
hey,
clients today, one of my customers was cussing his wife out literally on the phone, and he told me, he goes, "I don't know whatever you do," and she was right there with him, and dude, he was cussing her out, calling her names. He goes, "Don't ever get married." He said, "It's the worst thing you could possibly do." I was like, "Damn."
that's crazy. I hate that when at the store, uh, parents are just like so brutally mean to their kids. And if they were just paying attention to their kids, they wouldn't be running around and they would not be causing havoc. But
What
parents
is
just,
Boglin 7 and Boglin 8?
she's probably referring to the, oh, I already stopped sharing that screen. The names for the Boglins, I just named them Boglin 1, Boglin 2, Boglin 3. So I think there's 9 different designs. One,
You
two,
should
three.
edit the one with the clown and the one with the orange one and put Hobbs or put the pumpkin king on the pumpkin one and put your name on the clown one.
Yeah, the crazy clown one.
When you edit them, you can add text to them.
Yeah. I just named them those. Just I was testing first to see if the word Boglin was going to be copywritten because like I have a Betty White shirt that I couldn't actually call Betty White shirt. Um, so I had to change it to the name she used in Golden Girls.
How
You
do
know
you
what's
take the
funny?
backgrounds off pictures so easy? Like you're really good at that.
Actually, I can tell you that. Let me see if I can. It's a it was a free downloadable thing on my PC called Photo. Oh my gosh, I just had it.
I have to use
Did
paint and
you
I don't
know
have a
they had a
steady head,
Boglin
so it's
costume?
always messy.
It's
A
called
Boglin
Photo.
Halloween costume back in the 80s. It's true. It's treacherous looking, but
It's an app called Photo Cut Paste, and it does pretty good. Otherwise, I think there's like Adobe. I don't know. I do it all for free.
Jimmy's
Um,
using them Beats by Dre.
yeah, that sure is hilarious. Mr. Dan is here. Hey, Mr. Dan. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Everybody, the link is in the chat if anyone wants to come on and say hi. Everybody can promote their channels. Hobbs Horror, um, how are you doing with your hours? Are you getting close? You're going to be the next one doing a stream like this.
absolutely. I wanted to thank everybody. I'm at 450 hours.
Gee, you went.
I made some suggestions. I got some suggestions from Jim and others to make some additional playlists that were more centric to certain videos, and I think people have been watching that. And I think I'm on my way. I think probably maybe 2 weeks I should have it.
Yeah, yeah, at least. I know on my days off, I'll run you twice on two different devices, and everybody, if other people can just play while you sleep on your phone or something, a playlist, and then clear your watch history, and then the next night you go to
Thank you
sleep and
so
watch
much,
Hobbs.
Jim, and everybody, because once we
Sleep with
do that,
Hobbs, Jennifer
then
Tochi style.
yeah, it's you can listen to me at night while you're sleeping.
Absolutely. Um, so what else is going on tonight? Anything good?
Uh, I spent the entire weekend. Of course, I was sick, but I went through everybody's comments. I had
Oh yeah.
485 comments to get to on the YouTube studio, and I had 251 videos to watch. And then I had to go through Instagram and catch up to those comments. So my entire weekend was spent catching up and making videos for this week because I
Right.
thought I had COVID yesterday. At one
Oh,
point, I was feeling so sick. I took a test, and I don't. But like, this is the first day that like I'm not feeling as bad as I have. You know.
well, that's good. Definitely. Uh oh. You're getting
Henny
shouted
said
at.
he was running your playlist, Hobbs.
Oh, thank you so much, Henny. I didn't think
And
I had to go to the doctor, Kaiju. I'm sorry. I
Jennifer Tochi said, "Did you go to the doctor?"
Yeah.
sorry.
Jim was
So
putting her
since
foot down
it's
the other night too. Said you best go.
Yeah, they're threatening me if I didn't go to the doctor yesterday.
But he will not listen to us, Jim.
I don't think I suggested going. I'm such a bad friend, I guess. I
He
never
was
think to
telling us,
do.
"I can't taste nothing. I'm short of breath." And
I
me and Jim
told
was
I
like, "Go to
told
the
Jim I
damn
wasn't
doctor."
feeling. You know what he said? He goes, the next stream will be at 3:00. No,
I don't
Get
think
your ass in gear.
that does seem like I did say that, but I'm sure
yeah.
there was other things in between
Oh,
those comments.
here's what he actually said, guys. I was just kidding. He was like, by the way, if you die, you're gonna shit your pants.
Okay, that might have been the actual conversation. Yeah, that was in the live stream, wasn't it? I was on. I don't know what was wrong with me that live stream.
It's the breakfast sandwich. I would have felt the
Oh,
same
that's
way.
right. Yeah, it was. It was my
I would have been
whole.
salty too. You've been looking forward to it all night, and they were closed.
Yeah.
It got to a point where I almost door dashed it to you because I felt so bad.
I was like, his mood has changed over the breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah.
He was like, "Thanks for coming to the stream, but you really don't have to be here if you don't want to." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
I did not say that.
I know he didn't. I'm just kidding.
I did not say that. So I don't know if Mr. Bones saw this clip that I did maybe last week, but this is I've titled this now the Three Kings. That I love that.
Much
That-
super strong.
Wow.
So I opened this up. So I got to drink it real quick. And then that'll be it because this is that stupid schedule where I have to stay up all night. So after the stream, I've got 2 movies to watch, 4 videos to film, and a whole bunch of shorts to make out of these scratch offs.
What you
Because the
drinking?
shorts,
What you drinking?
that would be.
Oh, I thought you had some kind of other drink over there.
You got to give it to you got to give it to Bailey for quality control earlier. She's like, "Well, technically, you just got yourself in trouble by offering it to me."
Yeah. That burns. Yeah, she's funny. Hey, Katie, welcome in, welcome in.
Katie.
So I guess nobody's. Oh wait, Pam is here, guys. So let's bring up Pam. Hi, Pam.
I'm celebrating. Do you see my
I see
happy
it. You look all.
birthday?
Yeah,
Hello.
she left.
Yes.
Hi, grab a link. Come up, guys. Come party.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, listen. I'm
Nice
going to
to meet you,
pretend have
Pam.
a drink for Bailey's birthday and for Jim. It's empty.
Okay.
It's an empty bottle, but I'm going to pretend have a drink.
So actually, show that bottle because I don't think we've talked about that before. Yeah, there's the cup too. So Pam,
What's the pink? Is that Hypnotic? Is that what that pink bottle is?
It's Barefoot Bubbly Pink Moscato, and I made this for my daughter for Mother's Day. It's Barefoot Bubbly Pink Moscato, and I made this for my daughter for Mother's Day.
she decorates glasses and bottles, and aside from like she's shown us her chocolates and things,
Yeah.
she also custom makes these. What is that? Orange juice?
Tang, yes. I'm trying
Okay.
to get better.
I love
every
Tang.
day. Today I feel
haven't-
great though. I love Tang.
I haven't had Tang in so
I
long.
really like Tang.
I was on a Tang kick for a really long time, and I was drinking so much Tang every day for so many days in a row. I got sick, and it turned my bowel movements and urine a crazy color that it freaked me out, and I went to the doctors for it. I actually went to the doctors.
Oh my God.
When your poop changes color,
yeah.
I mean, you should always be looking at your poop after you're done because that's your body telling you, like, hey, this just came out of you.
Yeah.
It's not good stuff. Pam, do you want to do your review this week, or are you prepared to do that? I know I was very bad brother this week, and I did not communicate very much, but work was crazy hell.
No. How about this? This movie, I wasn't expecting it to be a mockumentary.
Okay.
At first, when I watched the trailer, so it was kind of like a blind review. Is that what you would call it? Like really, like I'd never heard of it before. Never. So I saw the trailer, and then I didn't read anything. I just saw the trailer. So I go into it thinking one thing, and then I said, what's this?
So do you want to do a review for it this week, or?
Can I do it in 2 parts?
Well, we don't have to. I mean, if you're not ready, we don't have to do it. It's fine.
Okay. Well, no.
Because I know we didn't talk about it ahead of time. If you had it ready and then I didn't ask, I didn't want you to feel like.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay, we'll wait. Then.
I'll wait.
That works for me.
Yeah.
That works.
This is. But I thank you for the title, giving me this movie title. I appreciate it.
So, have you watched the entire movie, or is it that you want to rewatch it to reevaluate it?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I took notes, but I missed something, and I want to go back one more time.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that, Pam, to do an accurate review. I've done that myself.
I want to go back one more time.
I like that. I'd rather you have a full review myself if I would do the same thing as you.
Yes. It wouldn't be like you're saying, a full review, like from my heart. My honest,
But we hope that you like it because it really is a fun film.
It really is. Because I was imagining like the next movie, or either someone else picking this up and actually making a slasher film out of someone doing a documentary, like actually following an actual, not a supernatural serial killer, but something on the sorts, because or at least some kind of found footage. I don't know, but I was just tingling thinking of other things at the same time, so I was kind of distracted at the same time.
The tingling can be distracting. I understand.
Yes.
Did you have a whole bunch of cocoa bombs with it and you got distracted?
I want to introduce Wes. We brought him up while we were talking. But Wes, thank you so much for coming on the stream.
Thanks for having me. I didn't want to interrupt. Sounds like you guys had a good conversation.
No, it's just me being annoying. I'll slow down.
We have Wes, the
good to see you, Bones.
The current horror tuber of the reigning horror. So I'm going to drop out for just a second because I was counting on that review to give me my pee break, but so you guys hang tight for a few minutes. I'm sorry. Let me see. I don't think I have a long enough.
Go ahead. We'll hold it down.
Yes, we will.
I will play one little thing. It's only 27 seconds, so I won't be back possibly before this is over. But this is for Mr. Hobbs.
Champion, I'm going to tell you all with a tear in my eye. This is the greatest moment in my life. When you walk around this world and you tell everybody you're number one, the only way you get to stay number one is to be number one. And this is the only title in the wrestling world that makes you number one.
It's true. If you're second, you're last. Shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
That's Ricky Bobby.
If you're second, you're last.
Oh,
Shake and bake. Welcome, Wes.
Thanks.
Have you had a chance to talk to Pam? Pam is that is Jim's sister, and she reviews horror movies.
It's nice to meet you, Pam.
Yes, you too.
How you doing?
Awesome. Much better.
That's good.
I wore my party hat tonight.
Very cool.
She's doing a deep dive into the movie The Rise of Leslie Vernon Behind the Mask.
Yes. Oh gosh, yes.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Which was suggested by a lot of the tubers last week for her.
Yes.
Awesome. Very cool.
Hello, horror collector Fiend.
She is such a fan of horror that she went to the Crystal Lake tours and took pictures.
Yeah.
Which I can't even say that I've done that, and I've been to a lot of conventions.
Yeah, and like even there, my I was just tingling there, like thinking about like the next time. I'm like, oh gosh, I want to do this. Like I could do it every year. I would say I would love to do that every year, and like with just different groups of people, and just have a good time.
I try to find a way to stay there. They probably have to like haul me out. That's
And Halloween weekend was a good weekend to go, because a lot of other things were going on. You know, like to go right with that and just.
that is so cool.
So
We were just getting Wes and Pam acquainted
yeah,
while you were.
I don't know that everyone knows that Pam is my actual sister. So it's not like I just call her sister to be cute or whatever. You know, we are actual brother and sister. And you may say, well, that doesn't look right. Well, Mom, you know, she did her thing. And then there's Pam. And then a few years later, there's Jim. But Pam and I just met a few years ago. I don't even know if it was 4 years or 3 or what.
Yes,
Can I ask a question about that?
we're
And
coming up on an
I'll slow down.
anniversary. Yeah, we're coming up on
Did you guys? You guys were both way into horror before you became acquainted, right?
Yes.
I didn't even know the other person liked horror.
No.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
We even had moments where we would text each other and we would actually be watching the same thing at the same time, or either had just watched something, you know, vice versa. Like,
That's
yeah.
why.
Yeah.
It's weird how that happens.
It was, yeah.
Very strange.
Yeah.
Very
Even from
weird.
Scooby Doo to like, just so many similarities. Like, oh gosh, like we were like the same person at once. I don't know. We just morphed into two people.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you.
Except that you're older.
Yeah. More rickety too, a little.
Good night, Mr. Darren. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're just a couple of likes away from 20 likes. I don't think I've hit 20 likes in a while. My streams are kind of hit or miss on turnout and things. And tonight I kind of left topics like I didn't even write down, like usually I write a bunch of little notes and things. The one big thing was just showing off the Teespring Boglin shirts. And oh, you know what the other big news might be? Is that my Monday till midnight live stream may be coming to an end and shifting to Saturday nights because I have a potential work schedule change that works better for Bailey. And so we are waiting on the final word on whether or not that's going to happen. And then once they give the word, they like to knee jerk react to things. So it'll probably screw up a whole bunch of stuff. But at the end of March, I'm going to be doing WrestleMania watch alongs for both nights, which is something a little different as well. I'm kind of like dabbling into all sorts of different territory just to see what's out there. Kind of actually slowly morphing back into the old channel that I had. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
True. It's true. Now, Wes, you run Friday nights, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most times. I mean, at least the last couple of weeks. I had it down for a little while, but now I'm trying to get it going again.
I think it's good to have a lot of different things on your channel.
Yeah.
Different formats and different things to do. Now, Pam, do you like wrestling?
I do. I was even going to ask Jim. Like, I remember in the 80s, my best girlfriend and I, she had two brothers, and we would walk to the war memorial to watch the wrestling. And every Sunday, like, we made sure that we were sitting down to watch wrestling. We loved it. And especially like the cage match. Oh gosh, like, yeah.
So Pam,
we were girls and we loved it.
We were probably at those events at the same time in that same building because we did used to go to the War Memorial for the big
Yeah.
wrestling event. It's so weird.
Yeah. It was like just to see all the people and then to actually see it in person, what you've watched like every Sunday.
Yeah.
And to see that, oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think the horror community in wrestling is kind of hand in hand. A lot of us kind of secretly, but not really secretly, are obsessed with pro wrestling as well. Like Bones he likes what I do. I'm hugely into it. Wes, you like a little bit of wrestling, don't you?
Yeah, man. I used to do wrestling when I was a kid for the school and stuff. I used to watch it when I was younger. And I didn't really follow it getting older, but I know it's a big deal, man.
Yeah.
I know you guys are really into it, so it's very cool. I try to
My
catch up.
grandson likes it. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't have a son, so I have a grandson, and now I get to share that with him.
In fact, a lot of the conventions I go to, they have a lot of horror people there, and they've got wrestling people at the same conventions.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Jim also used to wrestle in school, and so did I. And I'm not sure if Bones did. Bones, did you wrestle in school?
I did not. They didn't have wrestling in my
It
school.
was a way to get out of school, to be honest with you. Then I actually started liking it.
That's the way to do it, man.
That's funny.
Mixed
So,
martial
has anybody
arts.
watched any good movies lately? I've been watching some good ones. I watched the movie Fear just a little while ago, and that has a lot of different things going on in it. So there'll
Which
be
one?
It's called Fear. It just came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm only familiar with the one from the 90s, but
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Congratulations, Anthony, on 693. Hope you're doing well.
Looks like he lost 5. I watched a clown movie called Clowns in the Wood for Saturday Morning Circus. Hobbs, I think you may have suggested this. It was Detectives. When I did this, I got this from a Dollar Tree haul a while ago, and I finally did watch it. So despite my lack of interest, I'm going to actually be doing a Dollar Tree theater video and posting that.
I have never heard of that movie.
Oh, so I don't know. Somebody saw this in one
I
of my.
did that one for Dollar Tree Theater a while back.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was you then.
It's a
I
decent
caught
movie.
it on Shudder, and I was looking for a different movie, and I thought, you know what? Let me see if I can find the DVD.
It's one of those movies where people are, faking it for a show, pretending like, oh, look, there's scary stuff, but there's not, and then the shit hits the fan. They find real ghosts. It's decent.
Yeah, it was way better than I expected. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do a review for it. I thought I had retired from the DTT, but I guess I got one more in me.
You can't leave the tree.
Once you're in the tree, you can't leave the tree.
You get all tangled up in there. You can't leave it.
We have about 8 people that do it now.
Yeah, so you don't need me in there.
No, we do.
You know how I get. I get
We're
all
gonna recruit Pam to start doing it.
We need Pam to make a page and get in there too. Get in the tree.
There we go. I watched Infinity Pool.
She's like, "What the hell are people talking about?"
Does Pam know what Dollar Tree Theater is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I actually didn't know there were such good finds until I watched Jim's Dollar Tree. He finds. Yeah. I'd never noticed.
I can tell you the one he won't suggest that anybody watches from Dollar Tree is St. Agatha.
That's the truth.
Well,
I loved that movie. I don't know why he hated it.
I think
I did too.
I guess maybe I'm just because you guys are expressing such love for it, I won't even revisit it because just in case I end up realizing I do like it.
Well, he can't now because he sent me the copy that he had. So
that's true. I'm sure it's on Tubi though. It's crap, so it's probably on Tubi.
I think I watched it.
Can anybody suggest any clown movies to Jim that you recommend for him to watch? I recommended Stitches to him.
Yeah, definitely. I watched that.
Yeah. That was good. Yeah.
Have you seen
I've
Eli
got a
Roth's
Even
Clown?
and is it the
clown.
one? Is it called Clown? Where
Yep, I think I did a review for that one.
Okay.
Wes,
What's
come on.
the-
I know Wes has got some obscure clown movies. Probably he can recommend.
I've got a
Right
huge
on.
list of clown movies, that's for sure. I don't know where it is at the moment, but
You guys named them all. I'm only familiar with like Clown and then a non-horror movie like Chase the Clown, which is an old Bobcat Goldthwait movie, but
oh yeah,
you probably know of that one anyway. It's
yep,
not horrific, but
it is. That's a good classic.
yeah. I'm trying to think there's this one where it's like two clowns, gosh, I don't know if it's a sad clown versus a happy clown. They're battling over a lady in the circus. God, what's the name of that one? Oh God, it's like an Italian or French film. Can't recall the title of it though. I'll have to get back with you. But like,
Quick change. No.
yeah.
I have a huge multiple index card stack of them. There's so many more. I almost thought about just changing my entire channel format to just clown horror.
Yeah.
Like there's that many
Have you
that
seen
I could
Clown
do.
Town?
Or
Clown Town.
Wrinkles the Clown.
I did Clown Town not too long ago.
Did you? I don't recall you reviewing that.
And let me check.
Have you seen Clownado?
Clownado,
I don't think you
did
do.
a
I don't
review
think you do Clown Town.
Clownado I did 4 weeks ago. Let's see. Clown Town. Hold on. Clown at Midnight. Clown. Killer Holiday. House of Clowns. Big Top Evil. I Was a Clown.
Clown Town was filmed in Ohio. It's badass.
Stitches.
That's cool.
Stitches was the first clown movie I ever did. Camp Blood. Drive Through. House of Clowns. Maybe I didn't do it yet. I definitely know that it's on my list though. The Devil's
It's great. That's one of the top clown movies in the last 5 years.
Yeah. What is it called?
Clown Town.
Clown Town.
Clown Town.
I know that it's on my list, but I'm going to write it down. I'll move it up on the list.
Highly recommended to anybody. Filmed about 15 minutes from where I live.
And do you make an
Casey
appearance?
said Spawn.
Yeah, Spawn. I've got all the Killjoys. I have,
I think I've
and those are going to actually get reviewed in my full moon review series that I'm doing. So I'm not going to. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I did Clown Town. I had to delete a bunch of videos that I had copyrights on for using the trailers. That's why I don't use the trailers so much anymore. And I wonder if that was one of them, and that's why I think I did it.
It's more of a. It came out at about 2019, 2018.
Yeah.
These people are traveling on a road to a concert, and they have to take a detour into a town that's full of killer clowns.
Blood Harvest, yeah.
Yeah.
He reviewed Blood Harvest a couple of weeks ago. He loved that one. That's a great movie.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's the best one. Is that Clown Town?
That's Hobbstown.
Hobbstown. All right. Very good. So you know how I posted a short. Probably a lot of you didn't see it, but it got banned in India. It's so weird sometimes how, like, there's territories and areas that, and I'm going to play it, even though it'll end up getting the stream banned in India, because we were just talking about wrestling, but it also explains how I got monetized. I got monetized because I joined the club.
It's official.
I think it had to do with the audio. I don't know, because it did say ass a few times, so I'm guessing it was the audio issue, not the actual video.
So they don't like ass in India, is what you're saying.
I guess they don't like guys kissing other guys' asses.
Okay. Wow.
It's not dignified.
No.
Yeah.
Together a little short though. I like that.
Yeah. I made a second version of it, but I'm not sure it's appropriate. But
It's true though. Like Shorts, Wes, and anybody that does it, they really help the channel. They really do. It's crazy.
it is
That's what you
crazy.
were saying before.
I gain about almost on average 10 new subscribers a day just because of the shorts. So
Wow.
I'm 10 subscribers away from 2.3. It's just every day I'm just blown away. I throw up 2 or 3 shorts. They get over 1,000 views, and which is about 12 hours of watch time, and then I pick up a handful of new subscribers, which is cool.
You could film a piece of toast and it would get 1,000 views on a short.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Pretty much. So I'm digging it right now.
I just never know what to do on the shorts,
The Horror Man is in the chat. Thank you so much for coming in.
What's up?
I love watching his videos, especially the VHS hauls. I get so envious of the VHS tapes that he finds. Although I've kind of gotten lucky lately. I've had 2 good hauls for VHS tapes. I think I have a video coming out later this month, but he gets some good ones. But I'm picky. I'm still only buying just horror. But yeah, I watch his channel a lot actually. It's another one of those channels that has a soothing, easy to listen to voice.
I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed.
Yeah, everybody should be. Everybody should be subscribed to everybody here. Interweb Kaiju, he's been posting some good videos too. I love the Kaiju videos because I have such an underdeveloped exposure to those movies or series that he reviews. I only have memories of watching the probably same 4 or 5 Godzilla movies that would play on Saturday afternoons when I was a kid, and it always seemed like Baby Godzilla was in them. The one that stands out the most that had a big impact on me was, and I'm probably not going to have the correct name for it, so maybe Casey can correct me, but it had to do with pollution. So it was like the slime creature, Godzilla versus the slime monster or something. I don't know. It was like some black gooey thing. But even as a kid, I hated Baby Godzilla, and I think they called him Godzuki. If I'm right. Oh yeah, Smog Monster. That's absolutely it. Thank you so much. Godzilla versus the Smog Monster. It's like they played that so often. But I watched it every time. I loved the Godzilla movies.
Well, I don't mean to go too far into details on it, but these guys have completely introduced me to it. I'd never even seen one until I met Casey and Bones.
Oh, interesting.
And then they've been sending me those titles to watch, and I'm like, I can't get enough of them. They're so much fun.
Yeah, they seem cool.
Yeah.
I've only seen a few of them myself, but there's a hell of a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's 120 of the most popular kaiju film list. I think I've only seen 6.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. That is right. I mean, that's amazing.
I mean, did you know that there was a Frankenstein versus a Frankenstein kaiju?
I just heard about it the other day, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild as hell.
It's good stuff.
Little Frankenstein versus Big Godzilla?
Bones, what happens with that? Can you tell us how he transforms into a kaiju?
They need to have a marathon.
I can't tell you how he transforms because I haven't seen it, but he is kaiju size and he's facing Barugon. Casey told us the other night how I don't know how he gets kaiju size, but he is kaiju size.
It sounds interesting to me. I'd like to see that. I don't know where you can get a hold of it, but
I do also remember in high school
Mm-mm.
that song "Go Go Godzilla" was super popular.
is that Blue Oyster Cult?
Is that who does that?
I don't know. It sounds like it for some reason, but
I don't know. It's
I
really
think it
catchy.
is.
It's really
That's a good,
catchy.
good tune.
Hey, we got
Is
over
it Deep
20
Purple?
Might be for all I know, man.
Is it a Deep Purple or Blue Oyster Cult?
One of them.
I don't know who sings the original one, but I have a clip where it's Serge Tankian from System of a Down singing it.
Blue Oyster Cult. Bach.
Yep.
And it looks like he's explaining that Frankenstein's monster was in Hiroshima during a nuke.
Is there like a date or time when kaiju movies first, like what would be like the very first or the first kaiju film, and where was that made?
Ooh. Casey, help us out, man.
I did. Go ahead, Bones.
We need Casey for all the good details, but I know the first Godzilla movie is 54, I think, 1954.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And that one had Perry Mason in it.
Raymond Burr.
Right.
Oh wow.
Kong from 33.
Kong 33.
Oh, wow.
Oh wait a minute. Okay.
But there's a silent film about a giant, so maybe that one. Interesting.
I gotta do my research.
Spoiler alert! I'm reviewing Godzilla 56 on my channel this week with Raymond Burr.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a great movie.
I had a blast with it.
Yeah, I love it. I've watched that one a lot of times.
So he originated because of an American nuclear submarine. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely good.
Oh, good.
I was watching, but I never knew the history. I don't know. Okay. And we've been watching kaiju all along. I just didn't know it had a name.
Well, I mean, the way I took it when I reviewed it was that they were doing bomb testings in Tokyo, and Godzilla got kind of washed up and came towards the land, and that's how he kind of got started. And the ending was unexpected. That's for sure. I won't spoil it for people that haven't seen it, but I was kind of unexpected on the ending.
I'm going to spoil it because it's been out for 100 years. So
go ahead.
Okay, his three brothers meet up with him. They each choose a different color headband, and then they fight crime in the streets of Tokyo. And yeah, they're like little ninjas. Is that the same movie?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The Ninja Godzilla. Yeah.
That sounds amazing. I would watch that.
So I have one more clip that I want to play because I don't want to forget it. Because once I make these clips and then I don't play them, then they become.
He wasn't talking about Godzilla for anybody that's really thinking. He's talking about Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was deadpanning a mashup. Sometimes I do that just to elicit responses from people, and sometimes they don't get a response, so I just move on. But I have a clip of what my this year's YouTube Shorts plan is. So because we were just talking about it, and then it made me remember that I had this. So this is what my plan is for Shorts.
7 days a week. Wet ass. Okay, I don't want you doing that on social media. Can I shake my ass? No. Can I take my shirt off? No. Can I spread my legs? No. Can I bite my lip? Bite your lip? Yeah, like this. No. Now I gotta delete my last video. Your last video? Yeah, when I was shaking my ass with my shirt off and my legs were spread and I was biting my lip like this. Delete it. Yeah.
It's money in the bank.
Woo!
Dancing will
Gotta
get
make it
you
rain. I
easy.
gotta make it rain for you, Jim.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Don't forget, Jen has a super chat in the stream. If you would like to contribute to the super chat, it is now up. Your comments will get pushed to the front of the line.
Oh, that's a slippery ethical slope I was lectured about. Please, I wouldn't want to cross any ethical questionable areas from one of all of your good friends. I don't even know if I told that story.
If you want Jim to dance, there's super chat and available.
No, that's not necessary. I already received 2 tonight, and that was plenty. That's more.
That's
It's
pretty
weird
good.
how the I was mentioning it earlier. It's like there's not a very difficult learning curve, but the channel dashboard does change a little bit. And then so like when I upload videos now, it's not just I think it was 4 marks that you go through for the upload process. Now it's like 7 because you have to mark off whether or not you want it monetized or don't want it monetized. And for a while, I think I have to do like these little question things verifying that it doesn't violate any ads standards and things like that. So it's not a terrible thing. The Chuck E. Cheese abandoned restaurant video is still, it's the number 1 video. It's crazy. It's been on the channel for well over a year and it's still making all the views.
Those Urbex videos really are awesome, man. I get something out of those. I really like those, man. Love
Wish I could do
watching.
more.
You got good footage too at the old hotel here too on Brooks Avenue. You got a lot. That was good too.
Oh, yeah.
If those walls could talk, I don't know what of anything strange happening, but well, yeah, there's a lot of stuff strange happening in there, Jim.
You imagine what it was like when it was active? I mean, you said it was 2 different hotels, didn't you?
Yeah, it used to be Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
And Louis Sweet Shop down the street. So that was Holiday Inn.
And Pam said people would get married in there too. So
Yeah.
there's going to be residuals in there. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's freaky, man.
I just want to watch Jim crawl through the window again. That's all I want to. That's all I want to see.
Fall on my ass. And it's funny too. I made this comment one time in that hotel to Bailey, and she uses it so many times against me now. I said at one point in that video that I've seen enough horror movies to know not to go in there. So now, just out of nowhere, she says it.
Yeah.
And she says it in this tone. She just like, she likes to stick it to me. But now it's like a running joke. We both say it all the time. But it's true. Like, I watch so many horror movies that, like, there are things that I do that I should know better. Like, I know the rules.
But the question is this.
Yeah.
When are you guys going to go to another exploration?
Yeah, as soon as, it's just finding one. We got lucky with that hotel because that is definitely attracted a lot of attention. But there were 4 people arrested just 3 days after we were in there, and we only got away with it because we went on Christmas Day. Because in that video, you could hear me at one point saying, "Is there an alarm going off? I think we may have set an alarm off." And Bailey was like, "No, that's just something beeping." Well, I'm pretty confident we did set an alarm off, but because it was Christmas Day, that's what took forever. And then if anyone saw that video at the end when we're leaving, I look out one of the windows and I see that there's one of the city snowplows parked right next to my car.
Yeah.
And I thought for sure that they had asked him to go there to block me from being able to get out. But thankfully he wasn't blocking me, and he wasn't even in his truck. He was on the trail that's right next to it, and he ended up following us to the car. So we got pretty lucky.
Yeah.
So not to mention it's just dangerous in general just to go in there. Just the amount of mold in that place was so bad. We didn't have masks on.
Mm.
It takes a lot just to walk into an abandoned building, and just takes a lot of like I don't even know that I could. I mean, yeah, I would do it, but it takes a lot to walk into a place like that.
Yeah, and you captured the thrill of it all, Jim.
The energy level is so crazy. The adrenaline.
He did. He got the comedy. He got the thrill.
Yeah, I could feel your emotion. Like I could feel like I was in there. I could feel my skin. Like I could feel that through you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a couple of other places that I've gotten into on the channel, but sometimes we find places and you can't really get into it, so I'll do outside of the building.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something. Bailey, she has no fear at all. She is where I'm like cautious because of just I'm thinking of other ways of either that we're going to get in trouble or hurt. She goes head first right in there. I mean, you watch my video and you can see how quickly she disappeared from me. And I was like, where the hell, how am I in here for a minute and I've already lost her? She has no fear. So she definitely is up. Anytime I tell her like, hey, I think there's a place, she will stop what she's doing for that. That's probably one of the few things that she would stop to do.
That's cool.
I had to beg her to be on camera today, to be on the stream.
I know. I was trying. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't get a chance to see her. I want to say hi. No one wanted to behave this evening.
She's probably gone right to sleep because of our stupid work schedule.
What do they have in Salem? I've been looking at some things like even guided tours, but I'm sure they may have some things there. Like once my girls watched Hocus Pocus, they were like so interested in like, is this a real place? Like, so they've been wanting to do like research and wanting to go.
Yeah, there's all sorts of things. I've almost gone a few times, but something always has come up. But you have to literally book sometimes a whole year in advance. Yeah. Especially if you want to go during Halloween, it gets crazy there.
Yeah.
Lost Mr. Bones. So
I can imagine.
We're probably only going to go for like another 12 or so minutes because I've already got to pee again. Plus, chat has just died. Hasn't been a chat in 13 minutes. So while I see that we have 9 viewers, I don't know that we're engaging. So I particularly don't enjoy that. So
I apologize. I try to keep up with conversation, but I never won.
No. It's not any of your guys. It's a me thing. Like I get like weirded out. I'm sweating really bad right now.
It happens to me all the time, man.
It's
I know
5 below and I'm sweating my ass off.
Isn't it weird how that happens?
Yeah, I hate it, and I don't understand why. Like I do on Sunday mornings, those live streams with the scratcher lottery tickets. Yeah. That live stream will be over 2 hours, and I don't have to pee, and it just goes so fast. And then same thing with the gaming streams. I do those fine. It's this, I don't know, that's the on camera thing. I'm trying to look at chat and respond to those. I'm trying to queue up a video or something. Trying to listen to what the conversation is so I can work one of the clips into that conversation. It's just, there's too much going on in my head.
You've done a lot. You've done a lot since your day off, so.
Yeah,
that's the thing too. Like my days off, I get such a small amount of sleep because I watched Infinity Pool, Fear, Clowns in the Woods, detectives. I've watched like 6 movies, and I
I
still
don't
have
know.
2 more to go tonight. I'm going to be watching uh, a movie called Undeducated and a movie called Waking Karma.
It's the life
I
of a
don't know.
YouTuber. It's what we
Yeah,
do.
Yep.
I know. I have to keep up. I have my notifications on, and then the next thing I know, I have more and more and more. I have to keep up with you.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
busy. Yeah.
The I Know What You Did Last Summer was announced.
Wes is he's the horror YouTuber of the month, and he's got a big schedule. He said he's got lined up for reviews. Ain't that right, Wes?
Yeah, I'm trying to do some Brian Paulin films right now. It's been a little bit busy in personal life, but trying to do a director spotlight on Brian Paulin and kind of clean out my collection and see what I haven't watched. Get into all that. Little mini reviews. Maybe that's how I'll start up in shorts.
Wes does a little more obscure titles than some people have heard, but he also can throw in anything from the 70s, 80s, common titles.
I try to keep it spread out, so that way you never know what's gonna hit.
It's true.
So it's so hard to tell. I mean, sometimes it's even the more obscure stuff that they really gets the views for me, and it's kind of amazing. I never would have thought of it while making the video, but it just
There's a market for everything, my friend. There's a market for everything.
you ain't kidding.
You know what there's
Jim.
a market for?
What's
There's a
that?
market for
Mm.
Boglin t-shirts. Now available for 10% off at your
Oh
local Now
yeah.
It's Dark. Look at
Oh,
that. Even
ooh,
Pamela,
Yeah.
I probably owe her royalty. She's going to have to get a royalty check
Cool.
or something because I keep using her face. We got all the Boglin shirts anyone could need.
nice.
Shameless plug, shameless plug.
I like those. My grandchildren, Jim, accidentally saw the trailer for Cocaine Bear.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I just don't have any interest in that. And it's funny,
I,
too.
I
Even Bailey brought it up.
yeah. I was in the kitchen. I was cooking, and they love YouTube, and they have their own little shows, and I don't know how it had to come in through an ad or a commercial. I don't know, and I before I could get to the TV, the trailer was almost over, and I could see their faces. They were so confused.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's weird to me that I haven't heard, and I don't watch the news regular enough, so maybe there has been some pushback. But like, where
Yeah.
are the animal rights activist people like complaining about this movie? I mean, it would benefit the movie because there's no bad press, but like in real life, that bear died within minutes. So it's just weird to me.
Oh my
That's not why
God,
I
my
don't have an interest
grandkids.
in it. It's just not my
Jim,
Yeah.
yeah.
I forgot to tell you, Joe
Oh
did a review on the Pooh movie Blood and Honey.
yeah, I saw it.
And you know what the tagline is? And I kept trying to tell you this, and you thought I was BSing you. It's the Return to Pooh Coroner.
That's funny.
Hmm.
That's funny.
I have to.
That sounds
I
insane.
definitely going to see that. I looked it up, and it's only playing on one day at one showing in our city, and it is on the 15th of this month. So it's not here yet to see that movie. But it's only going to be playing in, I think, 4 theaters on the 15th at 7 p.m., and that's it. So
Wow.
I wish it
Did
would
you
get
hear
a
the
bigger
premise?
release.
Did you watch that video?
I watched his video, yeah.
The premise, he says it was fantastic. I mean,
Yeah,
that, that sounds crazy.
yeah. I've watched the trailer a bunch of times. So I think it's going to be really good. It's going to be the next Terrifier. maybe not, but
Yeah,
Did you like the banana splits?
I loved the banana splits. Actually, like I loved it a lot. I liked that movie more than Willy's Wonderland, and I liked Willy's Wonderland. It took me several watches to appreciate Willy's Wonderland, but I first time in loved banana splits. But as a kid, I was a huge Hanna-Barbera, Sid and Marty Krofft, Superstar. Like
Mm-hmm.
those were all
Mm-hmm.
my shows. So to see the
Mm-hmm.
banana
Mm-hmm.
splits, and it was the banana splits costumes, like that for
Mm-hmm.
me was
Yeah.
was gold.
Did you watch that one, Pam?
It is. Am I going Sigmund and the Sea Monsters? Am I getting close, Jim? To
Yeah, it's the
I
same
was.
time frame.
Yeah. I was trying to remember something, a question that I wanted to ask you. That's why I'm off.
Yeah, but banana splits is so good.
Yeah, I did. I remember those. Have you heard of this February 10th? This virtual reality VR Valentine movie where you can watch it through your virtual reality the game, you know.
Uh, My Bloody Valentine in 3D.
No, this is
No,
called VR Valentine. It's new. Eli Roth, Be Mine, and it's supposed to be a virtual reality movie where you can watch it in the in the
in the
thing.
headsets.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
wow.
that sounds cool.
Hey,
right.
Echo.
But it's streaming. It's streaming February 10th.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't have a pair of those. I did at one time. I
My,
had a pair.
yeah. My grandson has one, so I don't know how. I've never used them, so I was wondering if you knew anything about that.
Well, the set I had used you put your phone into it,
Mm-hmm.
and then it did the VR thing. But honestly, and plug your ears. I did it for the VR porn. I wanted to see. I know, but I've been pretty open about my porn addiction. Um, but I watched a few VR porn movies and realized that wearing the headset kind of interfered with any other potential activities that may be going on while I would normally be watching those movies. So um, I stopped using the VR headset and got so mad that I threw them away. But
It took
yeah,
some to get an Oculus running, man. And then when I got it finally running, I couldn't see because of my bad eye, and
oh
I got
yeah, you know what? That's the other thing, Wes. I wear
Right,
glasses, so it's so hard.
right. That's why I've never used it because I really can't see. So I'm wondering,
yeah,
do I still wear my glasses? Do I take them off? Like
yeah.
I don't
And
know.
another
It's
hard
so
thing
hard to
would be
keep them
some of
out.
those movies had two girls, so I could look this way or this way, and I'm like, I'm gonna break my neck. I don't know which way to look. And you can't look down. The glasses were heavy, so they would kind of like fall forward. I had a cheap pair, so if I wanted to see anything going on, like I just was a
Yeah,
disaster.
yeah,
Oh man.
But were the visuals were at least good though, right?
Yeah, yeah, yep, 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 yep. And it's too bad too because there's a cam girl who's kind of gone pro. Her name is Demi Hawks. She's got a really annoying voice, but she's really cute. She just put out her first VR, and I literally, when I saw that, I was like, dang. But it's all right. You can Google her. She's got a really interesting Thanksgiving movie video. Pam, don't Google that. That's not appropriate.
I'm still trying to figure out the Oculus, so I'm not
Okay.
there yet. It'll take me a while.
Man, if I wasn't sweating before, I am now. I might have to add another movie to my playlist tonight. What the heck am I? How am I gonna? Well, there goes the movie Waking Karma tonight. Just kidding. Echo is in the house, by the way.
I'm haven't heard of that.
That's
Waking
it, man.
Karma?
Yeah, it's brand new, like super new. Remember there is a way, or was a way, to do some programming to make the PS VR with a PC. Oh, I don't know. I don't have any game systems. I did it like a long time ago when my kids were young. They had I think we had one of each, like an Xbox and then a PlayStation, because he liked the Mario games on
Oh,
Xbox, but the Sonic games on
this sounds
PlayStation.
good,
I
Jeff.
remember.
This sounds good.
Do a barrel roll and watch what it makes Google do. Oh. I'm going to do it right now. Barrel roll.
It sounds interesting. Waking Karma.
What I Googled it.
Yeah, it
Play.
sounds very interesting.
Oh, up in the top. Oh, what the heck? That is going to make me dizzy. Wow, that was weird. That's crazy. The barrel roll. Echo.
What do you do a barrel roll into your Google search and
Yeah. And then I just clicked the link.
wow.
All right, I said I was going to end at 1:30, but
On
if you guys
YouTube.
can indulge me for just a quick pee break, I'll stay going for the next half hour to my normal 2 hours. Is that a deal? You guys can man the fort, so to speak.
Echo, do you want to come up? The link is in the chat. Echo.
Yeah, it shouldn't. I can drop it again. Let's see. Copy. Let's see. Comments. Hey, there's EA Horror. Thank you. Yeah, anybody that's wanting to come up. I do have a. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I have a video. All the videos are so short. I did this one though.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much.
His little videos are amazing, man. I don't know. Was that the clown boggling that he had on there?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
How long does it take you guys to make like the shorts that you make? Does it take a while?
Well, it depends on the short. I've only done a couple of them. One took a real long time, but I don't know. You'd have to ask Jim. He's the shorts king, it seems.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of them lately. It only takes me 5 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because you can only go 15 to 60 seconds for them.
Okay.
And they seem to be doing really well. You really have to use the hashtags with them. Because that builds your... It's kind of like when you put hashtags in your videos, it expands who's going to watch your videos more.
Okay.
And when I do shorts, sometimes they hit and sometimes they don't. You know, it's kind of like when you're selling at a store, you might have stuff that sells better than other things. You know, but shorts definitely help your channel.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hello.
I would say no more than maybe 5 to 10 minutes max, Pam.
Okay.
What's up, Echo?
Thanks for stopping in, Mr. Echo.
Sorry about that. I had to end up have something come up, so I had to go take care of it. You know that thing called life.
Yep, I totally understand. I never get worried about. A Monday night stream is difficult enough for people to come to if you have like life stuff. So I just realized, Hops, every week it seems like after you called me out for buying superhero figures, I bought another one. I actually bought 3. But they are horror inspired. This is infected Batman. It's like he's got infected by the Joker toxin or something.
It's almost like the bat who laughs.
Can you do the solo layout on that?
Oh, sure. Um,
Oh, that's sweet looking. Yeah.
yeah, I'll be doing
Yeah.
a unboxing of it and taking it like actually out of the box, all the way.
Have you seen the figure for the bat who laughs?
Yeah, actually, I have one, um, and then I've got these two Marvel. I keep saying I'm not going to get Marvel figures anymore, and then I get these because they're zombies. So those
All
will be
right.
getting.
I feel like
They
I
got
should.
some good
I
ones.
feel like I should explain here because I don't want to be. I don't want to be accused of being a bad guy. So here's what's going on, right? He loves the figures. He loves comics. He loves to collect. Yes, he had to sell a collection at one point in time, but he feels like he shouldn't be going out and buying them again because he feels like he shouldn't do it. If you like something, do it. Nobody's going to give you any type of garbage over because you're a horror channel. A lot of us like comics,
But
and a lot of us like other stuff too.
I
let's
don't have
also
the
not
link.
forget there's some pretty awesome figures out there. That's hard to kind of like when you see them, like I want that's so cool. You know, like my
Unboxing the figures do really well too. So
Yeah.
do what you want, man.
Well,
Is that right, Pam? Tell your brother to do what he wants.
But I have an addiction.
looks like
I
she's
have
a little laggy.
bins and bins. Yeah, I have yeah, I have a problem too. I certain things I just can't stop buying, and no matter what I say I'm not going to buy, and I can't help myself sometimes. So
It's
I
like I
just go
told
with
him.
it now.
He's got ceiling space. If he runs out of space, he's got a
I
ceiling.
can't help it, Jim.
It's that kind of stucco ceiling though. If it was a flat ceiling, I could potentially do that.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Well, it's that thing where like I buy figures instead of food. So
Mhm.
and it's just funny. Echo,
I
I had saved one of these for when you showed up, so I'm going to drink this as a thank you to you, which will put me at my limit for the night because I do have to stay up until like 9 a.m. and I have to do laundry later.
I hear feet over top of my head, so I may have to. And they have to get up and go to school. I hear feet. Taryn is
Those
working overnight.
kids.
She usually works 7 in the morning to 7 at night, but the last couple of nights she's been working 7 at night to 7 in the morning. And
That's a good point.
I hear feet, so
All
I
right.
may have to stay in chat, but I may have to come off. I just have
All
to
right.
get some people. I hear them. I hear little feet, Jim. I hear like Chucky feet.
All right.
Chucky
So
feet.
go put them to sleep. And next week, Pam,
I do.
right now the plan is still Monday night, but that could change last
Yes.
minute to
Yes.
Saturday. I'll keep you posted. I'll try to be better
Yes.
at reaching out to you during the week than I did this week. And you'll
Yes.
have Behind
It's
the
okay.
Mask review, which
Yes.
could kind of
Leslie
fit the
Vernon.
theme. I was thinking of doing something having to do with romantic horror, not romantic, but I guess horror movies that have like an underlying love theme aside from the obvious My Bloody
Yes.
Valentine, which is going
Yeah.
to be a watch party on a competitor channel, and I wish them nothing but only one viewer for that. But have a good rest of your night, Pam.
Yes.
Take
You
care.
too.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
coming,
guys. Have a good
Pam.
night. Yes.
Mr. Flickster, hello.
Yeah, Erica, I agree with you. I don't think anybody's holding him back but himself.
It's true. It is true because I don't have, despite the appearance, I don't really have a lot of discretionary extra spending money that I like the scratch off cards are literally right now at a point where they're kind of almost paying for themselves. Like I'll buy $40 worth of cards and out of that 40 I'll get like $46 worth of win, so I'm paying that back into it and then every once in a while I take another 20 out. So it's not like sometimes it looks like I have like these huge stacks Like this is the Sunday stream. That's 20 cards. That's $40. And then I've got the shorts stack for the shorts videos, and that's probably about $30. But I don't
Trust
know.
me,
I
if
would
I
be
had
doing them
disposable
anyways.
income,
So
I'd be doing the same thing too. But
I
mine
would
would
be,
probably be movies. So
yeah.
I like figures. I think they're awesome.
I don't
Oh yeah,
buy the
there's
physical media movies. I gave up on that a long time ago, except for like VHS tapes. I'm kind of like trying to rebuild a collection of. You can't really see them, but all I off camera shelving is all going to the VHS stuff.
Hell yeah, Echo has a lot of VHS too. I've got a few.
Well, I need to get more horror, but it's just a pain to find any horror in my area. I don't like ordering them online because you never know how they'll go in the mail.
Yeah, and some people gouge the prices, so I like finding them in the wild. It's part of the hunt.
Yeah. There is a place in Seattle I know of, and I got to drag my sorry rear in there one of these days called
Exactly,
Scarecrow.
Erica. Exactly.
Absolutely, Erica does have the correct thing. Again, and like Hob said, it's my own. It's me just. Where am I going to put it? Because I don't have a lot of space. I do have a really rather. I mean, most of you saw that video. I showed you my room. Like it's jam packed, wall to wall stuff. So, but and I just keep buying a little bit here and a little bit there.
That's the only way to do it, man.
You work hard for your money, treat yourself. That's how it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Wes, are you a big figure guy or VHS guy? I don't know that I've seen a lot of that in here. I know you got VHS.
Well, I do have some. I was collecting pops for a little while, but
Pops are addictive, though. Have you noticed that, Paul? The Funko Pops are addictive.
They are. I have a stack of them behind me for future videos that aren't even on the shelves yet. I keep. They just made a Funko Shop exclusive Darkwing Duck, and so like there is a non-horror item that I just bought, but I have this love for Darkwing Duck. So,
Like, if I ever make it up to the back to King County, where Seattle is, there's two places I want to go. Scarecrow video to look for movies, and there's the Funko's main office or whatever is right there. I'll be taking pictures, mocking you guys. Guess where I'm at?
dude, you got to make shorts and videos and make yourself into a life-size pop. I would love to go to one of those stores.
yeah, that place looks amazing.
And there's more than one of them, but I guess the two main ones is one in California and one in Washington State.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's great that you've got one right there. I mean, even if it's a couple hours drive, it's definitely worth going into.
And Wes, you say you're kind of running out. You guys are both running out a little bit of a space. You guys could probably make ceiling space in your horror rooms, right? If you had to.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to tear out the drywall.
I told somebody one time, you need space, take out your bed. You can use a sleeping bag. Just take out your bed.
Dude, I've done that. I've literally done that. And my kids have stopped me more than once from, I have a queen size bed and it's just me, I'm not going to be entertaining guests anytime soon. So I've mentioned several times, because it's one of those memory foam beds, that I was going to cut it to give myself more room.
I kid you not. I had a queen that I folded in half to make room for more horror movies. I'm not even exaggerating.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. It happens.
It's a real thing.
Whatever gets you the more space, really. I mean,
yeah.
Just need a few $1 million to get that.
I mean, if the Joe the Horror Man is listening, he has two houses, one for his family and one for his movies. And he says that whenever he runs out of room, he's getting rid of the family.
Exactly. That's funny. Bye, Bailey. It was nice having you live with me.
Gotta get more movies and figurines. I don't just collect the pops though, man. Just anything that's cool. Like I see a Batman figurine that looks cool, I grab it. I just kind of get whatever, whatever's available, whatever looks cool.
My fear is the addictive personality of it. If I
Yeah.
buy one thing, I start collecting this like just nonstop.
Oh,
And that's my concern with pops and figures and masks.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
another
when
rabbit hole. But
I started to go down that Funko Pop hole because it was like, oh, wait a minute. There's another one in this series I need to get. Oh, wait a minute. There's another variation of it I need to get. Like, I got 2 different variations of Castiel from Supernatural with the wings and without the wings. And I felt that I had to get the one with the wings because I had to have it. Didn't need it, but I felt I had to have it.
Wow.
It's definitely a thing.
Yeah. Also, I would try to collect some VHS, but like, it turns out that it's more, I don't know, obscure titles like Jag Mundra films, like, well, not films, but just one. It's a terrible film, but it's called Open House. I got it on VHS, found it on eBay. I was like, I want this. And then I got a copy of The Black Room. It's a category, not category 3, but section 3 nasty, video nasty. And ended up got a copy of that. I mean, it's kind of a worn down copy, but it's pretty cool though. Gotta say.
and that's that type of stuff. Like that's the type of stuff I would get like a plastic squeeze case for, and never touch it after I watch it.
Yeah. I feel like I shouldn't touch any of my movies with my bare hands anymore. I should just get like surgical gloves to handle the things, so that way I don't fingerprint them.
There is a collector in the community that puts every movie he has in a plastic insert. It's like a thicker Ziploc bag almost. Every movie goes in there.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've seen those. Red State. That was the Silent Bob guy. What? Will Smith?
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith. Yeah. I thought for a time they were talking. He was talking that there was going to be a second movie for that.
I think it was what was it?
I remember watching that.
Tusk. Was it Tusk? He was going to do a second one too. Oh, it's going to be doing.
Yeah, I heard about that too. Through the grapevine.
You heard it through the grapevine?
I heard it through the grapevine.
Oh man.
It's just been a crazy last couple of days, man.
Yeah. Yeah, this week has been brutal. First of the month in a city Walmart. I never will ever recommend. And it's funny too, the timing that our company has is so ridiculous. So we all use phones. They give you a phone now when you get hired. So you get a working Samsung phone that has all the Walmart apps to do all the job functions, and it's kind of like replaced the time clock and all these other computers and other handheld equipment. So you can, on your own dime, pay to have actual phone activation. Otherwise, it just works through Wi-Fi. So I use it as like a backup phone, and I run Hobbs playlists on it. When I sleep, I run his playlists on that phone, and then on my days off, it just runs for 48 hours straight. So,
wow.
I don't know. I got sidetracked, but anyways, first of the month at Walmart. I would never suggest to anyone working at Walmart in a city store, especially during the first of the month, because everybody gets those assistance checks, their government checks or whatever, WIC and food stamps. I don't think they call them food stamps anymore, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we call them
crazy.
We call them wash cap in Washington State. Yeah. They give it on a card, which is much better when they give you those printed out. Because some of them they still give you those printed out vouchers.
Yeah,
I hate being behind. No, I know people need them and stuff, but it really kind of slows things down.
Like it's just the people that come in though. There's a small portion, but it ruins it for everybody. So the people that are handling their business peacefully and just trying to get in and get food for their family, they're fine. It's just this small group that come in and just ransack the store. And the amount of food that gets eaten while they shop and just left on the counters, they'll go to the deli and to the hot case and they'll get like chicken. They'll get orders of chicken wings and all this other stuff, and then you'll find chicken wing bones all through the store, just on the floor and on
That's
shelving.
disgusting, man.
It is crazy disgusting. So we're coming in at 10 o'clock at night. The store closes at 11, and those are some of the worst customers. There's none of those good customers left at that point. It's the people that are coming in. It's the kids, and they're just destroying the store. And there were kids one day a couple weeks ago that came in with their bicycles, and I was doing freight in the toy department, and they were riding their bikes around. And a lot of times I ignore it at this point because there are so many shootings in our city, and they're all from that age group. The 14-year-olds are the biggest killers in our city right now with guns. It's crazy. But so they're riding their bikes around the toy department, just up and down the aisles. They're getting in my way and stuff, and I'm staying very calm. Then they put their bikes down and they started getting scooters off the shelf and opening them up and riding those around. So I waited for them to get a good distance away from me, but where they could still see their bikes. And I ran up to their bikes and I grabbed their bikes and I started running with their bikes in my hands. And then they got off the scooters and started chasing me. And they were like, "Hey, you can't take our bikes." I'm like, "Well, you got no problem just opening boxes and riding around the store in the scooter. So you're going to leave your bikes here? I'm going to take them." They're like, "You can't take those. Put them down." And I threw those bikes like down aisles. And because we were way down in automotive at this point, and those kids were just shocked. And so were the other stalkers that see me, this fat ass white guy, running through the store holding two BMX bicycles, one in each hand. I don't know how I did it and didn't pass out. But it just was so funny. But I probably, it's not obviously the right thing to do, but
You had just had enough that day. You'd been up to you had just had enough.
Yeah.
That's the thing about retail. People leave stuff everywhere, man. People are pigs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you're telling me they opened them up and then rode them? That's crazy.
Yeah, they opened them up.
That's how they open them up.
Yeah, they open the boxes. It's like those Razor scooters. So they come in a box folded up, and then you take them out of the box, and it pops up the handle part.
Yeah. At that point, it's not even resellable anymore. So
Well, they just destroy the box to get it out, and then they're tossing it around, so it's obviously going to look.
So now it goes against your overhead, which that stuff's covered with Walmart, but like there's the value of it's gone. They just open it up then, and then just it's unbelievable.
Yeah,
that's not right.
I think Casey is subliminally suggesting a video because he's written hot dog and bologna. So I think he may be referencing this video.
I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. Look
I'm not sure.
Dog.
It could have been that video. I'm not
Did they
sure.
do the same thing with the toys? Did they just go and open the toys and the figures up and just?
Oh, dude. So it's funny that you say that. So I'm so desensitized to that. But speaking of the action figures, the WWE figures and the AEW figures, there's not a day that I don't go into the toy department to stock at night where there's not 2 or 3 packages of them opened and stolen. And then there are those little balls that are mystery balls, and they'll have like little miniature toys in them.
Oh yeah.
And then every night there's handfuls of those packages every day.
So what do y'all do with those? Do you have to send them back if they're opened or what?
So no, that's a loss. I mean, I don't know that the toy department person does it correctly, but I used to be the toy department manager, and there is a function for damaged merchandise, and when you scan it in, it gives you the options to mark it down for resale if it's missing a piece or the packaging is just damaged, but the inside of the item is still good, and it'll give you the option to take certain percentage off. When it's been completely stolen, you just have to mark it out of inventory. So it just takes the quantity out of your inventory, but you don't recoup the money for it, the cost of it. So it's a loss.
Yeah.
But if you don't correct your on hands by taking it out of the inventory, it won't reorder so that you have it for the next person to steal.
Jesus.
Basically.
That's crazy cycle, man.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, but I just got my 20-year name badge the other day.
That's right.
Yeah. Whip-de-doo. I had to ask for it. I'm like, can I get my 20-year badge? I know it's a small thing, but it's all I get.
Not to you though, you know.
I just
Sounds like a
wanted to
big
have a
thing.
different badge, yeah.
Sounds like a pretty big milestone, man. Nothing wrong with asking. It sucks that you have to ask, but nonetheless, you deserve it. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now you get the company pin. You get a company ballpoint pin.
I actually have a whole Walmart shrine, so to speak, in my hallway. Bailey and I put together where I have all the Walmart branded different vests I've had over the years and name badges and pens. I've got crazy amount of pens, and then all the enamel pins and sneakers. There's 2 pairs of unworn Walmart branded logoed sneakers. It's just a crazy amount of stuff. I don't think I have a picture of it on my computer. If I do, I'll pull it up. Let me look real quick. It would be funny if I do have a picture of it. I know I do on my phone, but it doesn't look like I do.
I loved my time in retail, but I couldn't find one that I could really stick with. So then I worked for the cable company. So I've been doing that for my entire adult life.
I'm ready to switch. Actually, this is funny because you and Jennifer Tochi just did an 80s archive. Am I calling that right?
Yeah.
And I didn't think I had this picture, but I do. I'm going to show you this picture. Because you guys did E.T.
Ferris Bueller and E.T.
Yeah, you did E.T. a couple weeks ago, maybe, and then Ferris Bueller last week. But I worked, before this past 20 years of Walmart, I worked at Spencer Gifts as a district manager for 8 years, and we had all the. Oh, you know what? This was my first time at Walmart because this is my second run at Walmart. I worked, and I went to the shareholder meeting in Bentonville, Arkansas, and they had a big trade show, and I got to meet Boris Karloff's daughter, Sarah Karloff, which was crazy cool. And a big stuffed Garfield. But then I also got to sit on this bike.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man.
Look at that face.
Wow.
So it was also the year that I think Batman Returns was coming out.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me share a whole bunch of pictures. Just let me go crazy with this.
This town needs an enema.
Yeah. There's a picture of me with Todd McFarlane. Let's see.
Spawn.
Oh my gosh. There's me with a picture of Kenny Baker, the actor who was in R2D2's shell. All right, we'll just go through it. Okay, so here's my very first celebrity picture.
It's great.
Yep. And then here's at that same shareholder meeting. I got this. My God, look how skinny I was.
Oh, I've seen that car before. It kept playing advertisements for the movie over and over again when I saw it when I was a kid.
Oh, nice.
I have big freaking ears, man. Let's see. There was this guy.
Nice.
And then these are at grand openings. I did. Look at, there's a peanut. And there's an Oreo.
This is at Walmart?
Those were from Walmart grand openings. I used to be on a team of people that would, because Walmart was new back in the 90s to New York State. So I was one of those aggressive youngsters who was looking to promote quickly. So I would go to all these other stores and train people and help them through their grand openings. It was really fun. And I used to meet a lot of nice 1 week at a time friends with benefits, if you know what I mean.
Oh, hell yeah. I've had plenty of those.
Oh, yeah. That was really my motivation for going to a lot
I
of
was about
those.
to say, that had to be the reason.
So I don't know which one of these pictures I like the best, but this was me with Kenny Baker.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he was signing autographs. That was in Syracuse, New York at a Star Trek, Star Wars, like science fiction convention. And he's got his little metal original Return of the Jedi lunchbox right there.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was such a cool guy. And then when I worked at Spencer Gifts as a district manager, we had trade shows at our annual meetings, and I bumped into Todd McFarlane. So, funny story. So that's the creator of Spawn right there.
Oh, hell
Todd
yeah.
McFarlane. And we are outside of the convention in a hallway because the door that's behind me, I was going into and he was coming out of. Because he was taking a quick break from signing his Spawn comic books that he was giving out to go to the bathroom. And we bumped into each other, and he was so apologetic. He was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to rush." And da da da. So I was like, "Yeah, no worries, no worries." He's like, "Don't move. Let me go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back." And then he took a photo with me in the hallway. So, and then I met up.
That's actually pretty cool. He did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I met up with him, and I still have the comic book. It's actually right over there. You want to see it?
Sure.
Hold on.
He set a Guinness record, if I remember right.
What for?
Let me look it up.
I will say the clown in Spawn is pretty dope.
Yeah.
I consider Spawn a horror.
Yeah, I can see that.
Horror. And Lobo, I think, is more of a horror one as well.
Let me go solo for a second. So this is him at his table, and then I took it out of its sleeve real quick, but that's the autograph.
That's badass.
He won. He got a Guinness record for the longest running. What was it? Longest running creator-owned superhero comic book.
Thank you, Doomsday Crypt. You snuck in while I was chatting.
I was just asking the guys, do you feel like Spawn is more closer to a horror superhero type comic like Lobo, or?
I don't consider Lobo horror, but I do Spawn.
Okay. Man, I don't think Lobo is. I'm just saying his look. Yeah.
Spawn was all the rage when he came out. I can remember being in junior high, and all my friends were like,
"Do you have any of the clown Spawn figures?" I hear that echo. Yeah.
My original collection, I had all of the original, like I'm talking about the original Spawn figures that came in the big, heavy, clear plastic. I had all of the original horror monsters. I had like EA Horror just did a video where she showed off this big Hellraiser figure. Like I had all those. I had the Michael Myers, and then it was at a time when I had to decide: am I going to collect horror or am I going to collect superhero? And I had more superhero, so I sold all the horror stuff. But man, those figures for the original Movie Maniac and the original, I don't think they were called Movie Maniac, but they were the
yes. Because
Echo knows, because I know you just did a video showing off, and you have one on the back wall, I think, like a Freddy Krueger.
That's my Series 1 Jason Voorhees, which took me forever to hunt down. And then when I did, some guy tried to walk up behind me and grab it from my hand. So that's my pride and joy for my collection.
Yep.
Don't send it to anybody, Echo.
Hell, it's gonna be buried with me. Okay.
Yeah, don't send it to me as a gift because that's a touch point, apparently.
But he sent me a Captain Spaulding Funko that I know he liked.
No, I didn't. My collection, I wanted to get rid of it. I just wanted to keep like my Harley Quinn and my Joker and my Pennywise and my Killer Clown ones. But the other ones,
Because he
like,
knows how much I like Captain.
JT is in the house. He's been streaming crazy today. I've been in a few of your game streams today, JT. I just didn't chat, but I saw a few of your games today.
I need to get up and do that.
Oh, and Doomsday Crypt. I did not. I don't think I verbally said hello. Maybe I did.
John Doomsday's been getting some crazy interviews. He's been interviewing like crazy.
He turned me on to the Friday the 13th Vengeance movies, and they're fantastic. I can't. For fan films, they're so good, and actually, they're showing up now even on bootleg movie sites. One of them that I watched some movies on.
John, we're gonna get that beer one day when I see you at a convention. We're gonna get a beer.
Hell yeah!
He does conventions near me all the time. I need to get to one.
Is Mr. Bones still in chat? I just ruined my throat. Just broke my throat.
Surprised me with that package today.
I gotta watch that. I forgot he sent you something.
Well, and I didn't know it was him because the writing on it.
Sometimes he doesn't tell anybody when he's sending stuff.
I know, it's like the writing was all faded. I'm like, who sent me something?
Dark Souls,
Once I opened the package,
JT's been reviewing the Goosebumps books too. The movies. Bone says, "Give him a hell yeah."
He knew what I was doing. So I just wanted to point out. I was hoping that he was here because boy, that would have sucked.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Should you throw out the announcement for WrestleMania, or are you?
I did.
I know, but a lot of people came late.
Oh, yeah. So let me actually. I can do one better. I can do you one better. I'll even go show the official thumbnail. I'm going to do WrestleMania Watch Along on April 1st and 2nd. So this, again, it's another throwback to my old channel. I used to do the pay-per-views and Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns. I used to do Watch Alongs. So just like a movie watch along, the WrestleMania itself won't be on screen, but we can have conversation and chat while people watch it on Peacock.
You know, I got memorabilia because I went to WrestleMania 19. I was there in the crowd. I have memorabilia from that. I have they give out those cup warmers.
Yeah.
I have the WrestleMania 19 one, and I have the souvenir book.
That's cool. Yeah, I went to WrestleMania 24, I think.
I think this is going to be a really good WrestleMania. I definitely will be there for sure. Yeah. It's Hollywood WrestleMania.
Everybody was going into the main door for the arena for WrestleMania 19. It's a long-ass line, and we realized, wait a minute, there's a gift store, which will take you only a few minutes and not like an hour just to get in.
It's crazy.
It's at Hollywood, so there's going to be some crazy stuff going on.
So, unfortunately, Hulk Hogan will make another appearance. Maybe not. I don't know. But he is Hollywood Hogan, so.
Yeah.
But I hear he's in pretty bad shape as far as.
There's a debate. He's saying that he's not as bad as they're saying. You know, they're saying that he's got very little filling below the waist, but he's also saying, no, he's okay. I'll go with he's not okay because, you know, he's kind of known for his lying.
Yeah. Nobody wants to admit that they're not doing good, too. But, yeah, I think it'll be fun. Maybe it'll be a reoccurring thing, and I'll just start doing watch-alongs for the pay-per-views, for the ones that I can get time off on. So, yeah, it'll be fun.
We kind of do that anyway on events. We just don't do any lives. Some of the community members just type each other while the matches are happening. They just talk about it. So we kind of already do that. So it'd be cool to see someone do that live, you know?
Yeah. And, maybe we can have people up, you know, doing wrestling chat on panel if if it works out that way. I kind of finalized the actual commitment to myself mentally and wrote it down on the calendar so that it is actually official. I think I made the thumbnail before anything else. I had the idea and talked. Hobbs and I were chatting on Instagram or whatever, and I
You
brought up
made
the
the
idea.
idea a month and a half ago.
What's that?
Said you made the idea like a month and a half ago.
It's true. It's true. Like that's how far out I'm
It's scheduled
constantly.
7 months in advance.
It's kind of true. It's just business. It's all about business. I'm in the business of making money.
The whole community will be monetized by 2024. All
Money,
making
money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, yeah, yeah.
I actually I have a clip. It's not the one I wanted, but it's if I can find it. And I did title it "Money." Here it is. It's 30 seconds.
I was a hell of a handicapper, I can tell you that. I had it down so good that I ran paradise on earth. I had one of the biggest casinos in Las Vegas to run for 10 years. You know, if I did it, I'd have to run it my way. Nobody's gonna enter.
It's the money. It's all about the money.
Money.
Give you a little tidbit about WrestleMania 19. About
Okay.
6 months before it happened, some guy went and broke the news during a pre-show for Raw, forcing them to come out and have to say, no, we're talking to Seattle about maybe doing WrestleMania. They had to go to damage control because some guy opened his mouth.
WrestleMania 19. So what year was that?
2003.
2003. Jeez, that's
That was
20 years ago.
Yeah, that was Triple H versus Booker T, Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho.
Wow.
Oh my God! You got to see the backflip from Brock Lesnar, the Hurricane Rana, or the you got to see
when he tried to kill himself.
Yeah, you got to see that.
I had no idea that was going on. They're like, oh my God, because I
Yeah,
was
he tried to
really
do a
far
shooting
away.
star press off the top rope and landed on his head.
Because he used to do that before he got called to the main roster. We had a drunk guy in our section who was going on about how Vince was going to beat Hulk Hogan, and he got worse and worse. Security had to pull him away because he was antagonizing all of us.
Yeah, that's the reason why I don't go to a lot of events. I'll end up fighting somebody, and
Yeah, I got kicked out because of the people I was with at a wrestling WWE event, not a WrestleMania, but at another one, and we got to the place so early that we started drinking beforehand. And I know, Hobbs, you have tons of stories of similar incidents, but yeah, we were a little probably loud and obnoxious, and we had to leave early, so that sucked.
I'm going to say this, it might upset some people, because I like drinking, but at wrestling events, I don't think really should have drinking because of some people who they end up basically causing trouble. And I've seen that.
Yeah, my friend, he was blasted and being really loud.
yeah, I mean, you get tough guy syndrome too, like at the UFC events, and it's just par for the course, man.
I have that anyways.
Yeah, I do too. It's a character default I'm working on.
Yeah. There's other people in the community that have real anger issues. Yeah, interesting. Well, I did run long, guys, so that bladder is ready to pop.
All right.
We're going to call it a night. Thank you, guys. It's kind of like a mini midnight hour.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate you guys.
Congratulations, Jim.
Coming in.
Right.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
You guys are next. Ice Lord, you're next to get monetized. You are Bones, and thanks, Echo. You're next too, buddy. Upward and
Next
downward
step-
EA is probably close
Next
too.
step,
Erica's
next
probably
step,
close.
Jim, is you need that big YouTube controversy that all those big YouTubers get.
The what?
That big YouTube controversy, all of them get it.
The controversy?
Yeah, it seems like, once they start to get bigger, they get that controversy.
Yeah, I've had mine already. About a month and a half ago. Right, Hobbs? I had mine.
Hey, it's not how you. Some days are good, some days are bad, but it's all about the end up. It's all good.
I mean, I did make a short for one of the two people, but I don't know. Should I play it? 'Cause once I play it, it's on. Just let it go, right?
Yeah. Like the song says, let it go, let it go. I won't torture my singing anymore.
All right. It's so tempting because I want to be. I'm deleting it right now. It's deleted. Oops, I deleted the wrong one. How funny. It must be a sign. All right, I deleted it. Yeah, so that's it. I'm closing it down. We are gone. Thank you, everybody. And I will keep everyone posted on if the Monday till midnight stream is going to be switching to Saturdays, because that could be happening.
Cool.
So,
all right.
Good to see you guys.
Thank you, everybody. Good to see everybody. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, I always forget